It's your girl Tart.
I'm Dymond.
And I'm Kee.
And you are listening to Clownin with My Cousins podcast, where we have candid conversations on relationships, culture, and so much more.
You know, the kind of conversations you have with your favorite cousin.
So get ready to clown with my cousins.
What's up?
Hello there.
All right. So, y'all already know what I want to talk about because I've been talking about it since it happened.
Girl, the drama, the shade room, the everybody.
Everybody. Neighborhood talk.
Girl,
Everybody.
I was like, ooh.
Child, 3 o'clock in the morning. You getting kicked out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Bitch, I be damn.
Anyway, so my question is, first of all, y'all already know we're about to talk about narcissistic relationships.
Okay.
Do y'all think that Dani Leigh is done?
Like, what do you mean done?
No, she's in love.
Dani?
She mad
Are
as
you
hell.
talking about done with the
But
baby?
she's in love.
Is she done with the debacle? Because that's what it is.
No. And what's crazy is she now involved her brother and offer her to be laid up. So once her brother, I'm not gonna say who's gonna win, but once her brother and the baby scrap, whatever happens, he gonna lose.
For definite.
At the end of the day, your sister gonna be laid right back up with that man. For that man to tell her again, because that nigga's a repeat offender just by his whole motive. Mm-hmm. That bitch, we was never in a relationship. This is why I always say you gotta make shit clear. Because that nigga was telling her I love you, kissing on camera, doing all this shit. And that bitch said I'm in. That bitch said I gave up my house in LA.
Baby.
I gave up everything and moved in with this nigga.
That drove me
and
crazy.
He allowed her to do it.
And you know he got his other baby mama pregnant, and you
talking me?
Yeah, she's pregnant now. Yes.
So just remind you, just about a year ago,
they were beefing, right?
Dani Leigh and the baby mama was beefing because I guess they found out about each other, and when the baby supposedly picked Dani Leigh, she came. That's when she came up with this song, Yellow Bone. Mm-hmm. Basically saying that he always gonna pick the yellow bone, blah blah blah. She was making about colorism, mm-hmm. But then turn around and the other baby mama is pregnant, bitch. Your baby is only 3 months.
but you know he had another baby too in between them two. He has another child with another woman.
Let me tell you something. So in this, I will say that for Dani Leigh, honey, it's gonna be hard being a single mama. That's just on that, right? It's gonna be hard being a single mama, and at this point, girl, you can fight for this man as hard as you want to, but baby, that man is not about to fight for you because that man is for the streets, and he is okay with being for the streets because that nigga say he ain't clearing up shit, he ain't answering shit, and at any point in time, he don't give a fuck who you with. You got to get your ass up and go, right?
At 3 o'clock in the morning at that.
I mean, but if a man was to tell me to get out of his house, I'm leaving. I'm not staying in your house. You telling me to get out your house. I'm out.
First and foremost, I'm with you. You got one time to tell me to leave your motherfucking house. And you better hope that you got a house to come home to once I leave that bitch. Because you might be coming out too. I might set that hoe afire. Don't fucking play with me. But 2, if I got the money that these people have, I'm not getting rid of my house.
We're also forgetting one important aspect of Dabacle. That's what I'm gonna start calling him. He is a murderer. Y'all know he did kill somebody at Walmart in Charlotte, North Carolina.
I remember that.
Yeah. First of all, I already know you killed somebody. You can't touch me. So how is he an internet gangster? When the brother said that, I was like, you not remember?
So that's what I was about to say. When the brother said that, I was like, nigga,
in the
Walmart video.
He killed somebody in Walmart.
So he's definitely about that shit.
He's definitely not an internet
that shit
gangster
too, though. I mean, he didn't hide that.
Yeah, like he don't do like some of these other celebrities do who not really about that motherfucking life. Like he not out here beefing. He not going back with motherfuckers. When he say what he say, that's it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why would his brother say something like that? Like, are we talking about the same?
It's his teeth for me. His teeth look like murderer. But he reminds me of the Joker when he smiles. So I'll be like, that nigga is cuckoo for club.
He does, because he got a wide.
It's super wide, and them teeth is super straight and super white. There's that nigga look like the Joker. I am sorry, but it's a killer for me.
That is so funny, but I feel so sorry for her because
Why?
Because
I don't feel sorry for her, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You don't feel sorry for her because her whole little light skin thing, but people don't have our upbringing, you know? So like she probably didn't have anybody in her life to tell her like, girl, that ain't it.
Oh, so she had nobody to teach her the game.
Basically. So she just
then
got
bitch, at this point
played.
you gotta go through it. So she did, she definitely got
we
played.
didn't got play. I know I didn't got play.
But okay, so we period, bitch. Okay. But my thing is and like you said, she might not have been raised how we was raised, but we always heard you lose them how you got them.
True.
So in my mind, that woman who told you that she was in love with her baby daddy and y'all went on this whole internet platform to belittle her and all of that, girl, that was karma. Karma came right back to eat you in the ass. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately. And unfortunately, your ass was not prepared. She wasn't ready, bitch. And at this
she wasn't expecting it. She wasn't thinking it was gonna happen.
I mean, but in my mind, why wouldn't you? If he did that bitch like that, why wouldn't I think he wouldn't do me like that?
But baby mama warned her it was gonna happen.
Period. Listen to sometimes
baby mama told her that she ain't going nowhere regardless. So it's gonna happen. What is gonna happen with me
or another bitch.
Or another one, but I'm gonna be there. She straight up said that.
Again, in my mind, to your question of do you think she's done? She ain't done because now she got another. Now she got to try to get one up on baby mama.
I knew she wasn't done when she was doing all of that. She was doing all that yelling, and then she was like, "We just had sex last night. You just came at me last night."
Something about it too.
But he wasn't with you your whole pregnancy. Mm. I mean,
she's definitely not a summer walker.
You remember when you was pregnant? Uh-huh. And he there, you doing all of that by yourself, baby. You can't touch me. I was sick my whole pregnancy. Thank God I had my baby daddy there to be, a support. But to have to go through that by myself, and then you coming back when I had a baby and want me to open my legs up to you, I bet I don't. Mm-hmm. So I knew then. I said she ain't done because she was still messing with him after he left her high and dry.
She was publicizing that for the listeners to let them know what's really going on.
Oh, you were,
but he was too.
And he did the same. I said that too.
When
he was stating that they were never a thing, he was speaking to someone in the audience.
Oh, you think he was out here trying to claim another bitch in the audience? Like, nah, me and you ain't never been together. Me and you ain't never been together.
I thought about that when he was kicking her out at 3:00 in the morning. Somebody just got off a flight. You got to go, but the next one's on her way.
That's what I said. This nigga said I'm tired of paying for hotels. Why I pay for a hotel when I got a whole house? Bitch, get up, get out. Was it wrong? It was, but bitch, is it his house? It is. What you gonna do?
But it's wrong.
Which is why I go back to say that I was always told, make sure your name is on the motherfucking deed.
Okay, and that goes back to getting the last name.
So
eyes pointed in one direction
because they know that I'm in disagreement. But at this point, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because.
You're here. You have listeners who agree with your crazy ass.
Exactly.
Yo, people. I'll put this shit back on blast.
Right, yo, people.
If y'all stick to the topic on, do you think?
Did we go off topic?
Do you think?
Not at all.
That was he in the wrong for trying to put her out at 2:00 in the morning?
Yes,
absolutely.
Because why? Y'all, it was a pause there.
Because you knew damn well that she gave up her whole place and everything to live with you, and you said that was okay, and that agreement you didn't come back to try to renegotiate because
you just made that up.
He said it. He said she don't got nowhere to go.
Yes, he did, but he didn't.
But if he know that she gave up her place,
so why would he kick her out at 3:00 in the morning?
That's narcissistic. What do you mean? That's his problem because of why? Because in my mind, the agreement that you had was that I can live here. Because if that wasn't the case, she wouldn't have been living there. Okay, so they had that agreement.
How did you come up with that?
Not only that,
if he knew she had nowhere to go and she was staying with him, then there had to be an agreement because I have nowhere else to go. I'm going to live with you.
But how do you know she was really staying there with him?
He said it.
And she did.
Yeah, that she wouldn't get out that night. She had only been there.
No, she said, I've been here for the last 3 months since I've had this baby. She said, I
have a whole side of your closet and I got my own sink in your bathroom. She was yelling at while he was on his little live trip.
And he never, not once, the only thing that he ever refuted was, you was never my girl, you was a side piece. That's the only thing he ever refuted. Everything else, he didn't give a fuck about. Because it was factual.
All right.
So was he wrong? Yes. Absolutely. You are wrong because you knew damn well you could have told her, no ma'am, you need to keep your own spot because this isn't a long lasting thing. He let her stray.
He did.
So they both agreed for her to stay in the house.
Yeah, because if they both didn't agree, how the fuck would she be staying there? She can't say I'm gonna stay here and just stay, bitch, unless he allowed her. Which is an agreement.
And she was okay with that. She was okay with that. He was okay with that. So
yes.
he told her.
Yeah, but
you don't come at 3 a.m. to say get the fuck out because, baby, we didn't have a conversation. You could have had a conversation and say, hey, you got to find you somewhere else to go, baby.
But I can do what I want to do at whatever time that I want to do
so
that.
So at the end of the day, your narcissistic ass is wrong. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So okay, well, now you're not going to have a house at 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. We're both going to be outside.
Okay. Lisa left all up here. Y'all better ask her.
Again, don't open no motherfucking door that you don't want me to bust the fuck
if
through.
Someone tell you to get out their house, you gonna stay in their house. Because she was still there the next morning. She laid her head. You gonna stay in that house in a home that you are not welcome
and foremost, I am a different kind of woman. You have been told
to get the fuck out.
I hear all of that. I'm a different kind of woman. When you ask me says I wasn't moving in unless my name was on the deed.
Okay, well at this point we're not talking about you. We're talking about the woman who decided.
She was a dumbass. But was he still wrong? Yes, the fuck he was. Yeah. Just because she was a dumbass does not exclude him from being wrong.
I still don't understand why he's wrong. What is your explanation of why you feel like this man is wrong for telling her?
I just told you. You have agreements for her to live there. You don't just come to nobody after you had agreed to somebody and you know they ain't got nowhere fucking to go, and they confide in you to stay somewhere, and you allow that shit to motherfucking happen, and you show up at 3 o'clock in the morning, no warning, no explanation, no nothing, just get the fuck out. No, you got me fucked up.
And I have your baby too.
Right,
that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Period. Like I got this baby. Where am I going to go with this baby?
He didn't tell her that the baby couldn't stay. Girl, he told her to get the fuck out.
How the baby gonna eat?
Because he ain't got no milk coming from his titties.
Oh, well, But how y'all know she breastfeeding?
She breastfeeding.
All right.
Because her titties
I love how you play the devil's
camera.
Advocate. I enjoy you
her titties was out on camera even when she didn't have that milk. I seen it. They was all out.
I don't know if she had milk or not. I love how you get on here and play devil's advocate when you even know that it's some bullshit. You know that he was narcissistic.
Because I was in some clubhouse groups and people was really like, doing the same thing she was doing. They was like, he wasn't wrong. I'm like, for real? Okay.
No. Yeah, I mean, because
fuck no. Fuck no.
But of course, they were narcissistic people too, because they probably would have did the same thing.
Exactly. For me. And this goes out to anybody out there. If you think the shit that he did was okay, then bitch, I need you to, when you go into a situation, to make sure that you have your own every motherfucking thing, and that your name is on everything in that motherfucker. Because if not, bitch, when it's you, I want you to be like, oh, we were so bitch. Shut the fuck up. Because you didn't need no fucking warning. He got tired. And when he got tired, he didn't tell you he was getting tired. He just got to put you the fuck out. No explanation. Fuck that.
In regards to the video, do you think that he was wrong for videoing what was going on? I mean, did you think that was a good move or a bad move?
Let me tell you something. I think that was a publicity stunt. And it was part of their toxicity.
I think he should have recorded it, but not like on live. I think him recording it, yes, because of the police coming and being able to show that evidence, because he is a black man at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So, of course, I don't think him recording it was wrong, but him putting it on live, recording it on live, yes, that was wrong.
If you have real time feedback of what was happening in that moment, you got the whole world with you versus just you in your phone.
Exactly. But he was recording it after he had already triggered her or whatever made her snap.
Yeah, because he didn't go in there recording when he told her to get the fuck up.
We don't know what exactly happened before he hit record.
I'm just saying.
I mean, 'cause you're right. He could have just walked in there like,
That nigga could have came in there and been the most disrespectful ass nigga, and then get online and be like, "See y'all, she don't want to leave my house." But before that video started, she was all type of rat ass bitches, ain't got no house, homeless ass bitches, and this and that, and moochers and this and that and this, and you gotta get your motherfucking ass. But when he got on motherfucking line, look y'all, she don't want to leave my crib. She don't want to leave. Y'all see, I just told her to leave. I'm going to have to call the police. You was never my girl. You was my side chick. Laughing, making with the jokes and shit. All cool. And you went in there and got her all the way heightened up.
Right. Because he did press charges on her, but what happened? Like, because we didn't see her touch him.
And all they see is her mad when you know damn well if a motherfucker come wake your motherfucking ass up at 3 a.m. on some bullshit, bitch, you hyped too. Bitch, I was asleep.
I was hyped, and once you told me to get out of your house, I was out of there.
But there wasn't no hype.
The fuck I did it. I did.
With nowhere to go.
In every situation.
With nowhere to go with your 3-month-old baby.
Where we go? As long as I got some wheels, I'm always have some wheels in that bitch. I got somewhere to go.
What if she ain't had no wheels though? Did she?
She's so fucked up individual at this point.
Again,
because the way she was sounding real reliant on the baby.
Real dependent.
They're both in the industry. I don't think it has anything to do with her not being able to get her own spot or her not being able to go somewhere in that moment.
But what you don't understand is
her feelings, and she was angry with him.
But we don't know that. Just because she's in the industry don't mean that she got money. Because if her contract was fucked up, she could be
TLC.
Girl.
On some real shit. Let's be honest. If your contract fucked you, bitch, you might not really have nothing.
Mm-hmm. She got some wheels.
Do she?
Y'all,
she was a fucking wild and out girl.
Y'all, for real?
Was she? I didn't know that.
Wasn't she?
Oh,
well, girl, wasn't she?
I don't know. I was asking. That's why I'm saying.
Dani Leigh started out as a wild and out girl.
I don't know. I just know Yellow Bone is what he want. That's all I know.
Girl.
No, I like her song with Chris Brown. I like that song.
Listen, followers, let us know in the comments if she was a wild and out girl, because I thought she was.
And let us know how you feel as far as do you agree with the baby? Like, do you feel like he wasn't in the wrong for kicking her out at 3:00 in the morning?
Yeah, because I want to see who y'all is. Because I want to know your life story. If you ain't never been kicked out or a nigga ain't never did you wrong. Because if he had,
I'm talking about the men. Do men agree with that?
Girl, I don't want to ask them a motherfucking thing. Because they gonna be like, that's true. If it was a bitch, the bitches put nipples on all the time.
No, I don't think they all would agree with that.
So okay, so let me because with that statement, technically,
some people think about their kids and think about people being homeless at 3:00 in the morning. They be like, I'll wait till 8 a.m.
But as women, do we think about that when we put men out? Because that just triggered something for me.
Yeah,
because as a woman, if I'm gonna put your ass out, I'm gonna put your ass out.
True.
So, but that could be me also being narcissistic.
True.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Because again, as a nigga, if your name is on my deed, then I wouldn't. There's no way I'll be like, get out. I know I ain't got no push. I'm gonna run your ass away. I'm gonna make you wanna leave this bitch. Period.
You gonna make it real uncomfortable.
Real uncomfortable. Super. If I gotta throw a party every motherfucking night.
Well, that's what the baby was trying to do when he put it on live.
Well, he didn't throw no party. I'm gonna throw a real ass party. You come home to people.
His friend was recording too. That's what I'm saying. He put that on live on purpose because his friend was recording the whole thing.
Yeah, it was really messy.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was very messy. But in my mind, I understand. So what I have to say to the baby is, with money comes a level of responsibility also with the platform, because whoever your PR people are, and I understand that you're going to have your own thoughts and your own things, but one thing that you never want to do is stop your bag. Mm-hmm. And in that first instance, at that concert, you stopped your bag, right? You got canceled from concerts, you stopped your bag. And I feel like, with him having a platform, and of course your celebrity status puts you in that platform, right? You do have a responsibility, regardless of your personal feelings. Like, regular people can't take our personal feelings to our job, right? It's unethical. Well, you need to be able to realize that you as a performer, you as an artist, is your job. So don't take your personal shit You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
put
but
it
he
out
still
there to
has
the
a
public.
personal life too. What you saying? He can't put that on.
But our personal lives, we don't take the fucking work. We can get in trouble for shit like that.
Not the messy stuff. That's like somebody coming up to your job, your boyfriend coming up to your job tripping.
And guess what you gonna do? You gonna lose your motherfucking job. Like, don't fumble the bag behind petty shit. Handle your shit off, and they be like, "Damn, did y'all not know the baby and Dani Leigh wasn't together no more?" Boom. But all that live shit, that was unnecessary because now you got women. You got not just women. You have people out here who look at you a certain way. So you got both sides of the aisle people, and I've seen a lot of people even on Facebook be like, "I'm counseling the baby."
And not only that, words, of course, we always say words have power. You have a whole bunch of people casting spells on your life and your relationship. Because, we're not the only people talking about it. Everybody's talking about it.
And everybody now has an opinion.
Exactly.
But some people have not only formed opinions, but have placed judgment on you to where they not fucking with you no more. Oh, you see the difference, bitch? Boom. So, girl, we be going full circle, bitch. I like it. But yeah, like I just feel like just be more responsible. Like, don't fumble your bag. I don't care who you are in this world. If you have a bag, is already once you get a hold of a good bag, baby, you don't want to let that bag go, right? So don't go out here fucking up your bag over little dumbass shit. When you damn well know when you get. You know damn well that this girl gonna be there at your beck and call. As soon as you ready to drop some dick on her, she coming. Unfortunately, Dani Leigh, if you hear this, honey, right now the way that I think about you, that's the truth. Now you can change my mind, you can change my perspective based on how you respond, but bitch, at this point, we all agree that she going back to the dick.
He had the baby the next morning, kissing on the bed. I said, "Oh, okay, she's still in that bed."
Yeah, she love him.
Because I would have been gone.
To me, I'm like
me and my baby.
But one significant thing that I did take from that was the baby did say that once she had, because I didn't understand why she had nowhere to go, but her brother popped up out of nowhere. It didn't make no sense. But when the baby was like, "Your family stopped fucking with you," once she was fucking with me and had a baby, I was like, "Oh, is this some black and white shit?"
I don't. It could be. No, I don't.
Because why would you not have anywhere to go?
But
where the fuck did you come from?
Exactly.
But I think he like what they wasn't in LA though, was they? Cause she's from LA. So is that where they was at? I don't know. I don't know where the baby stays. Who cares?
Oh, or did he say in Charlotte?
Like I said. Who cares? I feel like if she had to, maybe she wasn't just around her family to have access to them, because they did throw a baby shower for her and everything. I seen the pictures. So I can't say that they didn't support her 100%, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have did that for her, right? And he wasn't there. Let me throw that out there. So it could be just
got it noted.
It could just be that they don't want her with him because of the whole Mimi situation. They probably know about all of that. You just don't know.
It was in the media.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if it's a black and white thing, or is it a I don't want you with the baby thing.
Yeah, or if it's a you fuck with him, you fuck with him, you fuck with us, you fuck with us.
Right. So I don't know.
Well, at this point, it's all messy to me.
It is. It is, and it's an unfortunate situation.
It really is. Damn.
And I'm just I want, as bad as everybody don't like her for her little Yellow Bone song, I want the best for her, because she deserves better. I think we all deserve better than that.
Well, I definitely want her to realize not only that, but at this point, girl, you have also heightened your throne of where you sit. So now you also have men of your status, of your stature, who are watching you, and you don't want to attract the wrong men, because to be honest, I really don't think you and the baby are ever going to go too much further outside of you having kids. And girl, you need to think about that too, because at the end of the day, girl, having kids with somebody and actually being in love, girl, Sierra, is whole different. Okay, girl, there are good men out there who seen what the fuck happened to you and they don't agree with that shit. And girl, they are trying to see what your next move is, and to see if they gonna sweep you up if you learned that valuable lesson and actually seen your worth. Because if not, you about to come across some futures and some old niggas, bitch. And unfortunately,
Please don't talk about future.
Unfortunately, we know. And when the baby said at the end of the day he gonna financially take care of his kids, so the fuck this future, bitch. Wake the fuck up and realize what the fuck is happening.
Future is a whole mess.
Because at the end of the day, baby money cannot buy your kid. It's not gonna buy your kid shit outside of materialistic things.
I want to R.I.P. my young Dolph.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's fucked up. Oh, did y'all hear they found a car today?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. They got pictures of the person who did it.
That's
did
what
y'all see that?
I said
the internet.
But they
own it.
Did y'all hear the FBI was investigating the Soldier Boy though?
No,
girl, because they keep saying he had something to do with it.
Cause it was a coincidence. Cause he had that interview and he was talking bad about Dolph, and then next day, pew pew. So
Draco. That's crazy though.
Yeah,
but it's also a little mysterious that people from Empire label keep dying because that was him.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Mo,
and it's all been in November.
What's his name? Extension? Something like that.
I don't know.
Y'all listen, we old. But it was a lot of them. I didn't even know that Aaliyah was signed to that label.
As in 1 in a million, Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
It's only one. It's only 1 in a million.
I didn't know that label was still. I mean, I just thought it was like a newer label. I didn't know it was the dope.
And I was just like, damn, like that's so
you
that's
saying
even the label that Boosie is signed to. You know, they trying to get his ass from Dallas too.
XX. Oh, I didn't know he was signed to that label too.
Yeah, girl,
that label's demonic. Oh, don't let me go there.
There's definitely some foreshadowing going on that label. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
But from what I heard,
crazy.
almost everybody on that label owns their masters. But in my mind, what is the sacrifice?
But because all of the artists like Lil Wayne and all of them, they're selling their masters. Did you see where he sold his masters for like so many millions of dollars? No. Yes. That's probably why, because they probably like, we want you to sell your masters, and they like, no. And so they killing them all.
But it's so crazy because I heard, a little off topic, but Michael Jackson was out here buying different artists' masters right before he died. And I was just like, oh shit, there's some shit going on.
That's some creepy stuff. Because Prince, he owned his masters too.
See what that nigga
Oh my god.
Exactly. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Oh, now I'm gonna be looking. Now I got something to look at work. I'm gonna be looking into that.
Girl.
That look. And I ain't gonna be working. I'll be looking.
Ain't gonna be working. I'm gonna be looking.
Girl, investigating and sending it in the group.
That's crazy. I didn't know none of that.
So y'all know Thanksgiving is coming up.
I know. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to ask y'all, what are y'all thankful for?
I am. Let me not go first. I don't want to go first.
What are you thankful for currently?
Well, I am thankful for this man that I've never seen in my entire life. He brought some good joy to me this year, financially.
What man?
You never seen him?
What man?
No, you asked me what I was thankful for. That was it. That's what I'm thankful for. Now,
so you got a sponsor that you ain't never seen before?
I heard about this sponsor.
I said, what are you thankful for, Dymond? Tart?
I
don't like the shortness.
I don't either, but we will grill her later. For sure.
Okay, saute that bitch.
I'm just thankful for knowledge, man. This year has been a blessing because I've learned how to manage my finances. I've increased my finances. Everything that I prayed for I want to say maybe it was a little over a year ago, is now manifesting. I'm getting everything that I wanted, that I said I wanted at the beginning of, maybe it was like the middle of 2019 maybe. But yeah, I'm just thankful for just everything that's coming to me and everything that's coming in to fruition. That's about it. And I'm thankful for my baby, my little baby. That's my little rider. He had my back always. So I'm thankful I was stupid for a small amount of time in my life, because we produced the baby and he's dope.
Period.
Shout out to his daddy. I'm thankful for his daddy, because I mean, if it wasn't for us meeting, I wouldn't have my baby. So that's it.
I told you back in college was did that.
Exactly. If I would have listened to you, I wouldn't even have. I'm glad I didn't.
You gonna learn to listen to me. I said test the waters.
Anyway,
for me, I am thankful the most for the awakening that I've had in this current year. Like, so much things that I've noticed in spaces where I don't fit, or where I have outgrown, and whether that be friendships, whether that be organizations, whether that be any of that, like, just realizing the shit around you and being aware is what I'm thankful for the most, because I've seen and noticed so much shit, and I know where to place certain people and things accordingly. And I'm thankful for this job, because baby, I be getting dope.
now you need to learn how to manage your money so you can.
Because bitch, I be spending.
Exactly.
Ooh, bitch be spending. I'll say, ooh, look at that. What is that in the window?
See, no.
How much is the tag? $300. So
No, let me tell you, jobs come and go, so you want to make sure you keep that money,
well, I know
and
this
you
one
want to
will
make
probably
sure
go
your
real
money
soon,
is
because,
making.
honey, there be something going on.
You want to make sure your money is making money, so that way you will have money, and if something go down, you ain't gotta hurry up and hop into something else. You got a cushion to lay
Girl,
on.
you know I'm not hurrying up hopping into shit.
I got one more thing I want to be thankful for. I want to be thankful for Roblox. Thank you for coming.
Amen, girl.
Oh, you talking about the stock, bitch?
10% every day. I've been watching. I'm like, hey, another $100. Rack them up.
Yes,
Oh, Dani, you
ma'am.
want Robux? You sure can have some.
Yes, ma'am.
As part stock owner of this company.
I said I own a part of Roblox. Really? I showed him my stock. I said this started out at $300. He was like, really? You got all that money from Roblox? Of course I didn't. I got other stock, but I'm like, yeah.
Period.
You better learn how to manage that
kids
money.
excited about something, like, damn. So when they get older in school, what? Your mama did what? My mama owned part of Roblox, bitch. So that game that you playing, I'll tell my mama to cut your shit off. He don't know it yet, bitch, but he at least get to tell another kid who don't understand it. He'll go home. This little boy said his mama's gonna turn the Roblox off. She owns some of her company. Like, what the fuck? I want to meet her.
Oh yes, I was wondering if you was watching that, because I've been watching. I'm like, ooh, okay.
Did y'all see that Tesla sold some of their stock?
Tesla went up though.
I bet they sold some of the fucking stock.
Right.
I gotta look into Apple, because they said by the year 2025, Apple gonna have a car like a Tesla.
Very possible. I believe that.
I was reading an article
But
about
my
that.
scary thing
yesterday.
about Apple is, bitch, if your phone's crash, what the fuck will your car do?
Exactly.
Now, I'm an Apple fan, bitch.
It's not gonna have door handles. It's not gonna have steering wheel. Like gas. It's gonna be all.
Girl,
that's what they
you
want.
gonna have to go to the Genius Bar to get your car unlocked. They gonna be the Genius Bar people after y'all house. You can't get in. Oh man, we're gonna have to send your car back. What am I supposed to do without it? In the meantime, here's your Honda.
Thank you for choosing Apple.
How do I operate?
Yeah, because you know what happens with phones, girl. Going there with a 12 and bitch, they give you a loaner of a 5. Here you go. What am I supposed to do with that? Just temporary.
Yeah, it's a lot of, they actually, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with stuff, but they are actually thinking about cutting off the gas pipelines. They're pushing the EV cars really tough because Biden wants to cut the gas lines to where most people won't be able to have access to gas, so you'll have to have an EV vehicle. That's what the whole new infrastructure bill is about.
Yeah, but the issue with that is that you are pushing for something that most middle class and lower class can't afford.
Well, duh. That's the whole.
But
goal.
they are trying to get people like Ford to make affordable ones.
Yo, shit.
Yeah, but bitch,
Ford and Chevrolet.
You gonna be the one
no,
block.
the fuck I'm not.
Oh, God.
Bitch, let me tell you.
It ain't gonna be that hot for you, bro.
let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bitch. This Joanna scammer will figure out any way to get a good one, bitch. Okay. If they tell Ford or any of them motherfuckers to build a bitch, I'm in trouble. But by that time, I plan on being rich, so I don't give a fuck.
I was looking at them too when I was looking for me a new car. I'm like, do I want an EV? And then I seen that the only charge station that they have is off of Rockwell, and I said, I bet I don't. I'm not driving all the way to Rockwell.
Girl, my apartments has
Honey,
She's in Bougieville.
you're in Yukon.
Exactly.
That's like going to Rockwell. I'm not doing that either.
I mean, I'm just saying. I just thought there was a little bit of everything.
It ain't enough. It's very scarce.
Yeah, but if the infrastructure bill has that, then they'll have to start. You know how they did that ones at the pump, the CNGs at the pump. They have to create those pumps at the gas station.
That's a part of the infrastructure bill.
But the thing about that is, it's not like you just put it in and it charged. Like it's like a 15-minute wait.
Yeah.
So bitch, you could not charge your car at night, bitch. You better charge your shit, or your ass is grass. Think about this, y'all. I'll be late every goddamn day.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wake up early. You just look at. I just can't. I don't even like when my phone is dead and I have to wait for it to charge. Like I gotta sit there and wait for my car to charge.
I don't either.
I can't. I don't have the patience.
So do you have to pay for the charge?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you do.
the charge ain't free. Bitch, do you go in your house and your lights is free?
I mean, I'm just saying, you're trying to get rid of gas.
Yeah, they
still gonna find a way to make money off your ass. And what's crazy is they probably gonna start creating them to where they charge by like those pumps charged by UV. What's the name? They're gonna get the solar panels.
Just like they do like light bills and stuff.
Yeah, you know how they trying to switch everything to solar to try to use the sun for it, but at any point in time, bitch, that you didn't get that charge and that pump is down because it didn't get enough sun for that day. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that shit sounds confusing to me.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure they'll figure out a way to where they can it'll switch if the sun ain't out.
Not moving.
I'm
Jamaica somewhere.
I'm gonna have me a gas vehicle until
forever.
Okay, just like this.
Because bitch, you know I'm still looking for me a stick shift, honey.
I'm going to be holding on as long as I can.
I'm still looking for me a stick shift, girl. Because them cars right there, baby.
Y'all already know our side. $20. My side of town is gonna be the last, so we gonna always have gas.
Girl, they gonna move your side of they gonna move your side of town up fast because they trying to move y'all black ass up from over here.
True, but where we gonna go? We ain't going nowhere.
222nd, because that's where they pushing them all over. They pushing them all to the north side.
They've been pushed to the north side.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They gonna have to kill me.
Well, they trying to with this vaccine.
And you know what? and you know what? We fully loaded over here, so it's gonna be a whole war.
Fully fucking loaded.
It's gonna be a whole war.
Bitch, I got Afghan in my bedroom. Period. You think you're gonna rob me, bitch? I'm gonna get you before you get me.
It's you already know it's Fort Knox,
and we about to add right lights. Now. I'm not a 2-shot bitch. I'm emptying the clip on your bitch ass.
So yeah, I'm not too worried about it, but I am those who are into investing. you definitely want to look into the infrastructure bill, and you want to put your money into the things that are in that bill, as far as charge point stations,
EV.
Yeah, all EV, solar energy. You want to put your money
Marijuana
into definitely marijuana, but I would watch that. Don't do too much, because ain't nothing passed yet. They just introducing bills and stuff, so you want to do that one on the slow, slow and steady.
Oh, keep going, girl.
And then anything as far as building, anything building materials, because they have to build more stuff. So metals and all this stuff.
I also want to say, because I couldn't let this pass since we live in the state of Oklahoma, baby. Shout out to the man Julius Jones, baby. Yes, thank you to the people out there, because baby, y'all stopped that man from getting executed. Do you hear me? Big shout out. Thank you to the celebrities worldwide. All of that, we gotta Oklahoma. We gotta get out and vote. November 8th, 2022,
and that's the first thing I'm gonna say. Y'all remember Julius Jones? Get up and go vote.
Get your ass up, because that man waited till 11:50 a.m. on the day that man was supposed to be executed at 4-something p.m. and he waited while he was at the motherfucking golf course. Please, y'all, if you put your black ass life in the palm of their motherfucking hand, they gonna crumble that bitch every time.
Big facts.
And if you think that he did it just being nice, no, that man made campaign promises that he trying to keep, because he's trying to stay reelected. And he know if he allowed that man to be executed when it was up to him to stop it, black people were gonna show out in the numbers, because we always do.
And we still need to.
Because we need them to understand that you cannot play our black ass life. You cannot just play with. You can't toy with our fucking life like that.
Shout out to the white folks who be out there on the protest. Like, that shit is so fucking amazing to me.
Period.
I appreciate it the long way.
Big facts. So we're gonna wrap this up, because we're trying to keep it short and sweet for you guys. Y'all got some final thoughts?
Keep your business in your walls, and you ain't gotta worry about these podcast hoes.
If you don't have nothing, you'll fall for anything.
Say that again.
If you don't have nothing, you'll fall for anything.
That's good. I like that. All right, this one's for Dani Leigh. Use the bullshit as fertilizer. Grow, baby.
Ooh.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Clownin with My Cousins podcast.
Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Got something you want to discuss? Hit us up in the DM.
Bye. Bye.